What about this picture? The title, Breakfast at Tiffany. I thought Tiffany's was Julia's shop.
Yes, well it is, and store.
What sort
I'm
of
looking in the window at Tiffany's.
What sort of a girl is she?
She's what they call in America these days, a kook.
What does that mean? Spelled with a K, I believe.
Which is a dizzy, gay type of girl.
Anything like you?
I'm not quite that way, no.
How long are you staying here?
Just rush back.
How is he?
He's wonderful, thank you.
Good. What about your future plan?
We'll soon see. Hello, Jerry.
Hello, Audrey. How are you, darling?
Very well, thank you.
Something nice seeing you again, dear.
Jerry.
Yes?
Before I present the award, I have something for you.
For me? I don't figure to get one of them.
Well, it's not quite an Oscar, but for your wonderful work tonight, the Board of Governors of the Academy have asked me to give you this.
Thank you.
And one for me, too.
That's very nice, and I certainly appreciate it. I can't wait to get home to see if it fits on the mantle.
And now the nominees for Best Picture of the Year.
Audrey Hepburn, d'où venez-vous?
De New York et de Hollywood.
Et qu'est-ce que vous étiez faire à Hollywood?
Je suis là pour donner un coup de main.
Et comment ça s'est passé? Bien?
Très très bien pour tout le monde parce que a mérité des plein joie, je l'ai parlé et nous avons beaucoup parlé ensemble et finalement cette année
il l'a eu.
Oui, alors tout le monde était tellement content.
Avec un très
Harrison, alors, et le film a gagné, alors c'était vraiment fantastique.
Est-ce que vous saviez avant de faire ce film que vous alliez presque lancer une mode, la mode My Fair Lady?
Non, je dois dire je ne savais pas.
Vous avez votre maison à Genève maintenant?
Pas Genève, mais...
Bien, c'est parfait. Je vous remercie.
C'est vraiment que je vous remercie. Au revoir.
Isn't it wonderful? But may we give you 3 facts. The first fact, did you know that cancer kills more children between the ages of 3 and 15 than any other disease? Third fact, last year the American Cancer Society was able to provide only 2/3 of the money needed for research by the scientists.
That's why we're asking you to give, and give generously, to the American Cancer Society. It's really very simple. Just mail your gift in an envelope, addressed like this. Cancer, care of your local post office.
Now is the time to strike back at cancer. Please, won't you give now?
Da questo diafano delizioso baccalà.
Audrey Hepburn is in Nederland aangekomen. Samen met haar echtgenoot Mel Ferrer arriveerde ze op Schiphol. Zij werd er begroet door bestuursleden van de Bond van Nederlandse Militaire Oorlogsslachtoffers, die zij komt helpen bij de geldinzameling voor een grootscheeps bouwplan. En daarna werd ze bijna al in jaren had gezien. Er was nog een buitenlandse ab. Alvorens ze haar beantwoordde. De fotografen lagen al die tijd aan haar toekomstplannen. Maar tijdens het doel van haar bezoek.
Hoewel ik heel gelukkig ben weer in Holland te zijn, waar ik alleen de mooiste herinneringen aan heb, zou ik u wel willen zeggen dat ik hier niet gekomen ben voor een vakantie, noch voor publiciteit. Ik ben gekomen hier om nog eens de aandacht te vestigen op een van uw mooiste organisaties in dit land, de Bond van Nederlandse Militaire Oorlogsslachtoffers. Ik doe dit van ganser harte, omdat het werk van het Bond zo mooi en nuttig is, maar vooral zo heel belangrijk. Ik hoop dat u, evenals ik, daarvoor al uw krachten zult willen inspannen, zodat deze oorlogsslachtoffers zo goed als onder de omstandigheden mogelijk is, geholpen zullen worden.
Diezelfde avond waren Audrey en haar man eregasten tijdens een studentenfeest in Amsterdam. Audrey zelf was er natuurlijk het middelpunt van. Aan het slot stonden. En ze deed dat op een manier die aller harten veroverde. Haar ook naar Heemstede, waar ze een ongedwongen bezoekje bracht aan de sigaret die de heer Prins Audrey aanbood, wilde ze liever niet accepteren. Toch ervoor zorgde, die, nemen we aan, in zijn hele leven nog niet zo'n lekker bakje troost had gedronken. Audrey toonde dat ze nog steeds verrukt kan zijn van haar eigen... Hartelijk werden Audrey en Mel tijdens de 5 dagen genoeg om de grond te kopen waarop de speciale woningen voor de oorlogsveteranen zullen verrijzen.
C'est l'héroïne de Vacances romaines, de Sabrina, de Drôle de Frimousse, de Guerre et Paix, et tout récemment maintenant, de Au risque de se perdre. C'est Audrey Hepburn, c'est Madame Ferrer. Et à la voir s'occuper ainsi toute seule, nous nous demandons à quoi elle peut bien songer en ce moment.
Natuurlijk qu'on aurait ce soir pour notre film et pour la Croix-Rouge.
Permettez-moi de vous dire, Audrey Hepburn, que vous parlez très bien français.
Vous êtes trop gentil, merci.
Est-ce que c'est parce que vous êtes né à Bruxelles?
J'espère que c'est la raison, oui.
Dites-nous, êtes-vous passé par le théâtre avant d'arriver au cinéma?
Oui, au fond, oui. Je suis commencé mon carrière comme danseuse de ballet. J'ai étudié le ballet pendant des années. J'ai dansé à Londres. Et un jour, j'ai eu la chance de faire 2-3 jours au studio, dans un film. Et après ça, 4-5 jours, après ça un petit rôle, après ça un rôle plus grand. Et tout d'un coup, en 52, j'ai fait un essai pour Vacances romaines, pour William Wyler, le metteur en scène, comme vous connaissez. Et en même temps, la même année, j'ai joué Gigi à Broadway, à New York.
Il premio David di Donatello. L'incontro con il primo cittadino d'Italia.
All right.
Yes.
Wasn't it pretty awful?
Yes, it was very bad.
But did you entertain the people there yourself? Is that how you began?
No, not quite how I began. I went to ballet school once I knew I was settled there for quite a while. Didn't know how long the war was going to last, so I went to a ballet school and learned to dance. And in about 1944, about a year before the end of the war, I was quite capable of performing. And it was a sort of some way in which I could make some contribution, and I did give performances to collect money for the underground, which always needed money.
And what about the Germans? What did they do about it?
Let's know about it.
This is the first time that you see Miss Hepburn on the screen in a testing in the costume for a Roman holiday. You see, she is supposed to be a princess, so we made her a simple costume so she wouldn't look different. And you know why she's rolling up her sleeves and all of these things? It's because in the picture she had to look casual, informal, and we felt due to the heat of Roman summer, a girl would really do this sort of thing. Now, watch and see what she does now, because this is what we call demonstrating through a test what is going to happen in a picture. It helps the director, and Audrey wears this dress in...
It accomplishes that regal feeling there.
Yes, now here is an even more regal costume. This is one of the princess's ball gowns for the opening of the film. We had two costumes from which to choose, and we took this one of silver brocade because it was a little more photographic, a little gayer. Now, you notice what she's going to do now. She is turning around in the picture because the producer, William Wyler, said it's too long, she can't possibly dance. Now, Audrey, who is an accomplished dancer, says, just watch me, and that is why she did it in the test.
Une merveilleuse vacance, et j'espère qu'elle viendra.
Quel est le titre de ce film? De Cannes, je crois.
Non, pas cette fois, non.
Pourtant, vous êtes une passionnée de cinéma.
Oui, mais j'ai dû me reposer un tout petit peu cette fois, comme j'attends un enfant assez...
Nous savons tous, est-ce que vous avez d'autres projets?
Et là, c'est toujours vacances, parce que les montagnes sont si merveilleux et nous sommes chez nous.
Nous souhaitons de très... Quel en sera le metteur en scène?
Le metteur en scène sera Blake Edwards.
Bien, nous vous remercions, Audrey Hepburn.
Je vous remercie.
Miss Hepburn, how long has it been since you've been back here in the country?
About a year and a half.
We hear about working conditions in Europe, and we've heard both sides. We've heard that the American producers go over there to haven't saved that much money, that the working conditions are difficult. Tell us about it. How do you find it by comparison?
Well, perhaps, sir, and I don't know about that side of the business.
Where do you feel more comfortable? Let's put it that way, as a performer.
I think it's too difficult a question to answer because as you know, I am a European and I was brought up over there and I have many friends. Very sincerely, I've been very, very happy both in Europe and here.
Tell me this, when you're given a script and asked, in other words, you say, is this a good thing business-wise?
Have I ever done a picture that I didn't like for the money?
Yes, for the money.
Never. No, I've never done that. No.
Do you think that perhaps too many perform and therefore jeopardize their career?
I've never spoken to them. I don't know for what reasons they accept the pictures. I think most elusive thing, you know.
It's a very fickle business.
And I don't know if it's so fickle. It so much goes with the times and some deal of knowledge. And
a great deal of talent.
I was born, thank you. I was born with tutu, and
you find
so
that
far
difficult?
It's made me very happy, so.
Is it difficult in this business to stay true to your instincts?
It's never been hard for me, and that's where I'm saying that humbly. I'm saying that I'm one, perhaps, a rarely fortunate person, because I followed my instincts and they've brought me nothing but, so far it's been all right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Une surprise fort agréable d'ailleurs nous attend à notre arrivée, la rencontre d'une vedette aussi jolie que Audrey Hepburn, venue prodiguer des encouragements certes bienvenus aux...
E di questo teatro? Ah, è bellissima, e anche perché è riempito di tutte quelle facce così gentili questa sera e vorrei ringraziare di tutto il prezzo, vorrei anche ringraziare il mio marito che sta al mio fianco ogni volta che vince uno dei suoi bellissimi premi e anche questa sera.
Audrey Hepburn, est-ce la première fois que vous jouez dans une comédie musicale?
Pas tout à fait. Ça veut dire que, au fond, j'ai commencé ma vie, ma carrière en dansant au théâtre, dans des musicales. Et puis, un de mes premiers films, ici en France, était Nous irons à Monte-Carlo. Et ça, c'était aussi plus ou moins musical, non?
Avez-vous pris des cours de chant pour chanter dans My Fair?
I took a great many, beaucoup.
Et ça vous plairait de tourner une autre comédie musicale?
Ça ne veut pas dire que je suis devenue une chanteuse, mais au moins j'ai fait mon mieux.
Cela vous plairait-il de tourner une autre comédie musicale?
Beaucoup. De George Bernard Shaw.
Et depuis, il l'a joué combien de fois?
For best screenplay, regardless of whether developed from published material or unpublished story by some other writer or writers, the following writers have been nominated. GM. And the winner is...
The Country Girl, George Seaton.
I'd like to congratulate all 5 of these distinguished gentlemen for their outstanding performances. Spencer Tracy in Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. May I have the envelope? Thank you, Bill. Rod Steiger in The Heat of...
Y compris un Melferrer barbu pour les beaux.
Ja, jij! Wie ben je eigenlijk?
Ik ben stewardess bij de KLM.
Daar zie je niks naar uit.
Moet je me zien in mijn pakje?
Oei, 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 man. Dat is niet gek. Maar op de grond nog aan het bouwen, want Schiphol was één puin. Binnengaat, komt daar even laat naar buiten, onder de palmen van Java of Rio de Janeiro. Het is toch een stukje traditie van ons land, de wereld intrekken. Gewoon. En toch kan het je elke dag een klein brokje in je keel geven. Dat is niet gek. Lief, hè? Hollands glorie. Laat ze maar opeens in de steek. Wat moet dat nou? Dag meneer. Oh, maar hij heeft er geen zin in. Nee, dat wordt niks. Of toch? En toen zei hij opeens dat hij ging proefvliegen. Ze kon helaas niet mee. Jammer. Dienst is dienst. Dan weet ik niet meer wat ik tegen haar zei. Nee, echt niet. Ze blozen, maar nou, het kan niet zo heel erg geweest zijn, want ze zijn toch heel vriendelijk.
Goodbye.
Girls in white
dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose, and I
New York. Audrey Hepburn, Academy Award winner, unable personally to receive her Oscar in Hollywood, accepts it from another Oscar winner, William Holden, a co-star in her new film Sabrina. Miss Hepburn's Oscar now bears the inscription, making it a treasured memory.
I would like to say how very, very grateful I am for this beautiful award, and how grateful I am to those who enabled me to receive it. And thank you, Bill, for bringing it me from California.
All the way.
All the way.
Audrey Hepburn and the year's Best Picture.
The Apartment, Billy Wilder.
Night for Filmland.
29, the daughter of a baroness and descendant in hit films alongside leading men like Rex Harrison and Humphrey Bogart. Her first ever role opposite Gregory Peck in Roman Holiday won her only Academy Award. She went on to achieve worldwide fame with huge hits including Breakfast at Tiffany's
and personal, but I adore your dress, and I haven't seen anything quite like it over here. It's obviously rather like the sort of things you wore as Natasha. Could you stand up and let me have a look?
Certainly. It isn't too crumpled in the airplane.
Do you like this style very much yourself?
I like it very much, and I particularly like this one, and naturally I did choose it. You recognize the Empire style,
yes,
which is the great influence in the Paris collections at the moment.
Take you backstage for the confusion, but still the excitement that is there on
in Brussels has a warm greeting for the 21-year-old royal guest.
Or this, a diaphanous overskirt with great appeal. Even if you...
Law in aid of the Actors' Orphanage. Sir Laurence Olivier arrived with Audrey Hepburn and her husband Mel Ferrer. Almost everyone there was Audrey Hepburn with Sir Laurence and the film's... Poor Audrey got something in her eye, but it wasn't serious.
In 1951, Audrey Hepburn made her American TV debut on a show called We the People.
This is a wonderful Christmas for me. Miraculously, I'm in New York, on Broadway. The Christmas I want to tell you about is the one that took place here. Arnhem, Holland.
Sleep all through Christmas.
I try.
But there's a Christmas miracle when the Resistance sends a delivery.
10 potatoes.